I'll be working with. And this is my length. I'll bring my length out already. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. This is my half coat. My half coat is 16 inches, so I might not sit from the body. So this is my gown length, which is 62. So my hip is 26. To get my hip from the waistline to my hip is 26 inches. So you bring out your width. You will divide the excess. Like my hip now is bigger than my waist, so I use my hip to bring out my width. So my hip is 45 divided by 4 is 11 inches. So my shape is 35. 35 inches divided by 4 inches is 9.5 inches. No, it's 8.5 inches. Sorry. With your 2.5 inches allowance. So my waist is 37.5 divided by 4 is 9.5. Then with 2 inches allowance. Then this place, my shape is 35 divided by 4 is 8.5. Then I put 2.5 inches. Then I connect it to my hip. So after my hip line, this is my new line. I minus 1 inches from the hip, which is the hip was 11 inches. So I minus 1 inches from the hip. So here 11 minus 1, that's 10 inches. Then I bring out 10 inches here plus my 2.5 inches allowance. Then I connect it to the downside, as you can see. Then after this, I'll cut the back. So as you can see, I've placed my back. This is my back, my front, and this is my back. I put 2 inches for zip allowance for the back side, as you can see. So then here is my slit line. I'll be using 40 inches because I don't want it to be that open. Minus 16 inches, don't forget, minus 16 inches. Okay, let me use 39 inches for my slit. Then my slits, I'll be cutting it out. You can see the way after cutting, this is what it looks like. Then I'll open my zip side, as you can see. Like this, my 2 inches by zip side. Then after that, I'll cut out my slit. So this is after cutting. This is my front side. Then this is what my back side look like. Can you see it? Then I'll cut my interfacing. So this is my inner facing. I'm using black for this. So this is my front side. Then I'll cut. Can you see it? So after this, I'll cut my back facing. See it, as you can see, I've placed my back side, then I will cut. You just follow the process, it's not hard to do. Cut it the same way that the material, cut it the same way with the material. So you don't have to face challenges while turning your interfacing. After cutting the landing and other ones, you pin. As you can see, I pin it. I pin it. As you can see, this is the back side. I pin it with the facing so that I will now go to machine and run a stitch. Then I'll come back and show you how it is. So after stitching, see how it looks like. Then I'll go ahead and remove the pin. I'll go ahead and remove the pin. Then I'll turn it. So this is how it looks like. This is the back and this is the front. You see, I've gone ahead to pin the back side the same way. Then I'll go to the machine and sew and stitch it so that I'll show you how it looks. After pinning, this is how it looks like. I pin it, then I went to my machine and I run a stitch. This is my slit at the back, then which I cut off. Then I run a stitch to my zip side. Then this is the hip side, as you can see. After that, I'll have to notch here for it to balance. So I will notch it. Then, as you can see, I've notched it. Then I'll go ahead and turn. So after that, I turn. This is how it looks like. As you can see, this side is the slit side. Then I'll do the same thing at this is the back. I'll do the same thing at the other side. So I've gone ahead and do phase 2 of them, then I've turned it. This is how it looks. So here I'll have to bring out my zip side minus 16 inches, then I'll mark 23 inches. This is where my zip will stop. Then I'll pin it. As you can see, I'll pin it. I'll pin my zip side, then I'll go ahead and run a stitch to the slit side for here to this place, as you can see. Then I'll show you how it looks like. You see it, you cannot go ahead and iron it flat. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? You cannot go ahead and iron it flat. See the front side. Are you seeing it? Then here I've gone ahead and turned my front. This is my front side. This is my front side. This is my front side. As you can see, this is my front side. I will not be putting that at my front side because my client has a tummy, so I won't be putting that on the front side. I will only put that at my back side. You see it, I've gone ahead to mark my dart 5 inches by width and 5.5 by length. 5.5 by length. I've done the same thing at the other parts, the two parts, the second side of the bar. 5 inches length, 5.5 inches length, and 5 inches by width. So I've run my stitch. So I'll open it so that I'll show you guys how it looks. So this is what it looks like, and this is our back side. Looking so good, so neat, so fine, so simple.